Hiya and welcome to my last media evaluation, which is question 4. How did you use new media technologies in the construction, research, planning and evaluation stages? Over the course of our music video, we used various media technologies throughout all stages. So for example, in the research and planning stage, we used Blogger, which was basically our foundation for our whole course, as all our coursework and everything was uploaded to Blogger. This is also similar to AS, but however this year was a bit more demanding in terms of having to continuously blog to show a lot of progress, because making a music video in comparison to a film opening is absolutely different because we've got so much more to work with. So Blogger, I also downloaded the app on my phone, which was convenient in helping me manage my time, and also as we went along I could blog straight away from my phone. So if there's anything that, like research wise or during the lessons, which I thought was really important, I just whipped out my phone and blogged and put it on Blogger, so it was convenient having the app on my phone. In addition, when it came to research and planning, we went straight onto YouTube, which was once again a foundation for all music videos. Our genre, pop punk, and our song Tonight Alive the Ocean, it was easy for us as a group to decide what genre that we wanted to go for, because all of us actually enjoyed the rock and pop punk kind of genre, so it was easy eliminating any other genre like pop or jazz or any stuff like that. So it was, as a group, it was straightforward, and we went straight into research, and we came across loads of music videos such as like Blink 182 and other videos such as like Wheatus, Teenage Dirtbag, which everyone knows. And then during our research stages, we've come across aspects such as how the pop punk genre used a lot of live performance, and then we decided not to go for the live performance. Instead we went for more of the rock genre, and it was due to YouTube we decided all of these aspects. So YouTube has always stuck with us, especially from AS to A2, which has always been our main place for resources. We also went on Twitter to check out other upcoming bands such as Georgie's Brothers band, which we were originally going to use, which was Building the Songbird, but however we didn't actually go with it in the end, because we realised that having to work with a real band would have been a lot of pressure. On top of that, the music video itself was like 5 minutes long, so we didn't feel like it was right to cut down the music video. So we decided to end up not going with Georgie's Brothers band and having to look for a vocalist. That's where we came across Tonight Alive's The Ocean music video, which was absolutely brilliant in terms of narrative. So we ended up going on to Google and searching the lyrics, and that's how we had inspiration due to like the lyrics in the song, such as like the ocean lies inside of me, at which we ended up having an idea that why don't we do a video with like adolescents and show their struggle in today's society, especially like due to self-image or so. And so that's how we use different media technologies in order to help us research and plan. In addition, I actually had my iPhone the whole time in standby in case we had to Google anything when we needed the soundtrack up for inspiration, when we were like storyboarding. My phone was always there, so it was another media technology that actually helped in our process of our A2 music video to a great extent. In terms of construction for our A2 music video, we've definitely advanced in our editing skills and in general skills from our AS, especially if you compare it, we've made like a music video this year which was even more demanding and it required new skills from us. So whereas AS was a bit more basic in terms of editing, as we just got used to using the Macs, so it didn't have that professional touch that we've actually managed to create this year. So in terms of construction, we used iMovie similar to last year, however with more different, like we've come across more different editing techniques such as overlapping, which was one of our key features in our video to create a very chaotic and grunge-like video. So overlapping was definitely one element that is new to us. In addition, we flipped images, which was hilarious at the time because it just made our video seem more attractive for the audience, as we've done a lot of audience feedback for it and viewed it quite a lot of times to our audience. So the flipped images was quite fun doing in the process. Also, we played a lot this year with the colour palettes in our music video and making it a bit more a toned down scale colour, so it created even more of a grunge-like feel to it, which is an element which I've come across in loads of different rock and pop punk genres. So that's what we conformed to when we were actually constructing our music video. In addition, to actually get the song onto the Macs in our school, we had to use YouTube converter, which we didn't have to use for AS. So that was literally just copying and pasting links into a browser little thing, so then it ended up coming onto iTunes, which was even more convenient for us. When it came to iMovie, we just literally drag and drop the song onto our editing process on the Mac. So yeah, YouTube converter was used quite a lot when it came to testing out new songs for inspiration for our music video. On top of that, we definitely used Google once again, similar to our research and planning, in terms of getting a font that we thought would suit our music video. So we got our font, we downloaded our font from Google. In addition, we actually upgraded in terms of our cameras. So from AS we used the Panasonic flip cam, which was once again very basic, and we didn't all you could really do was zoom and press play, to be honest. And whereas our DSLR, which we had which was a Nikon make, which if I didn't have two good photographers in my group, we would have struggled definitely. But however, because of their skills in photography, it wasn't very new to them, however it was new to me, so it was still a challenge. But the footage quality was like immensely, it was 10 times better. So yeah, so we did upgrade in terms of camera when it came to construction as well. In terms of evaluation, I've done things slightly different this year from AS to A2. For example, this year I'm blogging straight from my iPhone instead of a camera, because this year I ended up getting an iPhone 6, which the camera quality was 10 times better than the iPhone 5. Therefore, I used the actual qualities of the camera to blog this year. In addition, the iMovie on the iPhone has actually developed a lot over time. For example, you could do much more on the iMovie app on the iPhone, such as adding a pop-up on the side. So it was more convenient this year to film on my iPhone instead of having to go into school to film on Macs, because I don't actually have a Mac at home. In addition, I also used my iPhone for research, for evaluation, going onto Google to see what I could actually blog about in terms of my evaluations. In addition, it was easier to upload videos and pictures straight away from the iPhone, so it was more convenient for me. And so I did most of that for my question 1 for my evaluation, which was just basically a blog with pop-up videos on the side with a bit of editing with it as well. My question 2, I used Prezi, which was also basic. It's just I used a bit of different graphics from last year. So, and then I ended up embedding the code into my blogspot. for my evaluation. And then in addition, this year I've tried something new, which was Powtoon, which is basically an animation way of presenting, which was very fun, however frustrating at the same time because I've never come across it. So my evaluation 3 is absolutely different and it's a new media technology to me because I've never used it before, and it was quite a different experience, however extremely slow because it was part of, you couldn't actually download the actual program to your laptop, so to use it on the internet, so it took me quite a long time having to produce my evaluation number 3. So Powtoon was definitely a new media technology that I used for my evaluation this year in comparison to my AS. Question 4 is going to be the same as question 1, which I'm currently doing right now. So yeah, in terms, I'm going to end up using my iPhone again, uploading all my videos onto iMovie, then onto YouTube, which then goes onto Blogger. So this year is a bit more easier in terms of the process of having to move different images and aspects and videos around. So yeah, in terms of evaluation, I do believe that I've developed over time, especially from the transition from AS to A2, and that my technology that I'm using at the current moment has become 10 times easier for me. In conclusion, I do believe that I've progressed a lot from AS to A2 in terms of editing, the process stage, the production stage. So yeah, I believe that I've done it effectively and also differently this year in terms of using new editing techniques such as overlapping, or even new programs such as Powtoon, which was fun to use. So over the period of our course, I do believe that we've advanced greatly. My group and I have done great in terms of using new technologies. Thank you.